It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets under the lights on Thursday night.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. Finds his man en route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Brissett. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. And that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. He's got it, room to run. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, Rodgers splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. To the left sideline, complete. And this isn't result quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the 1st time. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Rodgers will look to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw again, Rodgers. Corley reels it in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Again, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Brissett. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Escapes the pocket. Avoids the sack.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. To the left side and lead by Wilson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. A pistol snap here. Rodgers has his man. It's Corley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's an option to the left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now here's Rodgers. That one is caught left side of the field. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets break the tie here in the first. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The New England offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Brissett to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running for it with Stevenson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Brissett. It's complete to Stevenson. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Going play action here, Brissett. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Brissett to throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down is going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets send receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The give on second to Hall. Escapes a defender. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Hall. Dukes out a one-stop. Another awesome move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hall gets it again on second down. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Rodgers here off the play action. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down. Greg Zuerlein headed out. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. 2nd down. Here's Brissett again. Finds a man on the right side. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Stevenson gets it on third down. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Second and 13. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Brissett with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got third down well inside field goal range. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. First and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Across midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Second and 3 now. A give to Hall now on the option. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They go right back to Hall.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. First and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Brissett. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To the air yet again, Brissett. Got a man over the middle, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Brissett. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's the one they should have run instead.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the counter, Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. They'll run here following the penalty. Juke the defender. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Rodgers to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now it's Brissett. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Baringer to do the honors again. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jets football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now Rodgers. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Pats will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Oh, he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down. Here's an option to the right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. After the penalty, they have 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. It's 4 yards on 2nd and goal. Now they'll only need 3 on 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running the counter, Stevenson. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. And he gets him 1 as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Running it after the penalty. Hurries this across the 25. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Brissett. That is caught downfield on the right side. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only took him 1 play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On first down, it's Brissett. He's got it, room to run. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. The Jets get there and bring him down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Rodgers. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And that brings up fourth and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. And they'll take a knee. That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target throughout.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left sideline, complete. Again, he's got room. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Brissett. And that pass complete to Osborne. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. 2nd down. Here's Brissett again. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Brissett. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Pressure coming for Brissett. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Punting unit out now. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. Now here comes the New York offense. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right, I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger. He's made it look easy.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Rodgers will look to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Reset now on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the pistol, Brissett. Rolling left, buying some time. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Hall. Jukes one defender. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On now comes their punter. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going play action here, Brissett. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, Brissett. Hits his man on the out route. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the option, it's Stevenson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go again with Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Brissett. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun now for Brissett. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league, and you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's Brissett to throw. That one gonna go against the D. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They are throwing it again. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here. He's throwing for it. He's on the... And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
2nd and 10 now. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. From the shotgun, Rodgers.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hall takes it straight ahead. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Conklin brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled for no gain. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Rodgers to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. To throw is Rodgers. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's 2nd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, Rodgers. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Again, Rodgers. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession and start out at the 6. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, You have to. You have to finish with points.
The Patriots offense all set to go. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Brissett to throw it. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. The give inside to Stevenson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 yards on the run, still ground to make up, though, as they face 2nd and 13.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down, they go back to Stevenson. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. That's 7 yards on the run, still 6 to go on 3rd.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Back to throw, here's Brissett. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Brissett with it on 1st. Caught on the left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air yet again, Brissett. He'll get this to Henry. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. On 1st down, it's Brissett. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Brissett. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. 2nd down. Here's Brissett again. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up. From the shotgun, Brissett. He has the 1st over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Run here with Stevenson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Sly to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It is caught left side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Hall on the give. Has a lane inside the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're running the option, short side. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
2nd and 3 now. Rodgers here from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling run. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense running back out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Brissett to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. Escapes the pocket. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he gives himself up sliding on this play, but we do have a penalty. Let's sort this out. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here's 2nd and 14. Complete over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. Quarterback delivers him a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. First and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Second and 3 now. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Quick slant complete. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. It's 2nd and goal. Hall's gonna try to smash his way in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on second, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. From a bit closer now, another look at 3rd and goal. Trying to get it with the option, and he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets put up even more points in a win. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Brissett. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Back to the air, Brissett. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Desperation time on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets on the favorable end of this blowout. They bring Wilson in motion right. They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Rodgers will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Hall running between the tackles. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. So the win goes to the Jets. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L.